you guys get you guys what you need. And once we're done with this call, just be a listener. If something doesn't sound like it would be for you, just stay on and listen. And then after the call, whoever sent you the call, get with them and say, hey, this sounds interesting, or hey, I have questions, or hey, I'm ready to do this. And we'll go from there. So Denise, go ahead and start this off.
All right. Happy January. What a year already. What is up, everybody? I'm really, really excited to be able to kick this off with AJ tonight. And like AJ said, we're going to kind of just give you guys the basics that you need to know. We're going to keep it real with you, talk about affiliate marketing, social selling, direct sales. Why do we say yes to Monate, and how you can do it too. Do I have everyone muted? Okay. Just making sure. So for those of you that don't know my background, I'm just going to give you a little bit of about me. I've been a creative ever since, honestly, I can remember. I was a senior art director in the advertising industry when I first linked arms with this opportunity. Okay. But despite me working in a creative industry, I had no knowledge of marketing, the beauty industry, or social selling. I always loved to use social media, but never knew how to utilize it to make money. Okay. So at the time, I was living in New York City with one of my best friends, working our dream jobs. Till after a few years in, I was feeling burnt out, and so was she. And every time I felt burnt out, every PTO I could take, I would travel. I was always wondering, one of the things that honestly I just couldn't get my mind around was how all these influencers at the time were traveling, making money, working remote. So right about that time, Brittany, my roommate, brought this into my world. And I was telling AJ this earlier. I'm like, this goes for a lot of things, but usually when an opportunity falls on your lap, or anything else really in life, it just never seems like the best time. So I remember thinking of all these other things. And then the thing for me was, it was the fact that I had taking a chance in something like this. That was so unusual. It felt so risky business to me. Okay. And the reason why that is because I saw my mom struggle. She started all over coming to the States so she can bring me here from Turkey. So I felt like I had so much to lose. I didn't want to let her down. All right. And here's the truth. I always talk about this. According to Forbes, I love pulling out the little facts. Okay. Research indicates like one of the most like the people that are like the most fear of change that they have is a career move. Okay. That's where people hold back. And I mean, I'm only human. I make mistakes, but I have been saying this confidently. Like, I have not ever made a decision that I regret. All right. I'm 32 years old now. I've been with this business for 4 years. And opportunity like this, I used to dream of. Okay. I was looking for that out, but like I never would have actually think that this would be my reality. And trust me, I didn't picture myself doing this. All right. I thought honestly it was too cool for network marketing. And I know AJ felt the same exact way, but let's hear it from the girl herself. AJ, you want to take the lead?
Yeah, I mean, you took the lead, but I love your story. And guys, what's so cool about this is Denise and I, we're actually not on the same team. We're all one big family. But how we all get back and reconnected, I've known Denise for over 10 years at this point. And now we're here in this industry, in this business, like growing and making money together and impacting other people's lives. But a little bit about me. I started this business 4 years ago. I was 23 years old at the time, just turned 24. I was working 3 different jobs. So this was going to be job number 4 for me. And I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was making no money, but I knew I didn't want to go the corporate route. I didn't want to work a 9 to 5. And I wanted to just do things in my own way. But what I found was having all of these different jobs and just getting by, by the skin of my teeth, it wasn't the way that I wanted to live my life. I was working every single day, every single night, every single weekend. I had very limited PTO. And even then, like, they would deny the request for me to be able to take time off. And guys, I wanted to live my life. First of all, I wasn't able to contribute to my relationship. I was just able to pay my bills. I wasn't able to do the things that I wanted in my life. I was in credit card debt. I was just in debt in general. And I knew that I needed to make a change. And you guys don't know me from a hole in the wall just yet, but I'm a big universal person. And thank you, universe, or thank you, God, for bringing this opportunity into my life. I said yes to Jacqueline Ortega. She's our #1 income earner in the company. I've known her for over 10 years as well. And she's like, AJ, you know, I want you to work with this beauty brand. I want you to sell shampoo with me. I'm like, girl, first of all, I have a shaved head. So how is that going to work? And second of all, you know, I'm not really interested in network marketing. And little did I know, guys, I just was a little ignorant to the industry in general. I thought it was like your old school MLM and you know, just the things that I've heard. And I was just blown away. One, with the products, I tried the product once, and two, just with the industry itself, guys, it really matters the company that you're with, the products that you're standing behind, the people that you are, you know, linking arms with. Fast forward 8 months into me saying yes in my business, I quit all of my jobs. I started pursuing Monat full time. I have now made over $1 million in commissions just in this business alone. So if I can do this with a shaved head, I promise you guys, you can do this as well. I am now a new mom to a 1.5-year-old. I'm living in what I thought was my dream home, but now I'm dreaming like so much bigger. And it's not just about the finances, guys. And sometimes I'm okay with talking about money too, because money does sometimes buy you that freedom. And this business really can give you that, and you'll get rewarded big time for the work that you do put in, as long as you show up and you're ready for it. But it's also the lives that you're able to impact along the way. Okay. I haven't gotten to this place just by me doing this alone. I have such an amazing team that is all winning just the same and on their way to their own level of success, living out their dreams, their goals. It's just something that you'll see once you get started, and you'll see once you're just like a part of the family and you get involved in our trainings and you get involved with kind of how we do things. It really is the coolest thing ever. And the way that we kind of talk about business and promote our business, it's in such a cool, different way. And that's what I was so ignorant to. I was used to like the spammy, salesy companies that I've seen. And it's really not like that. When you join with the right people and you know what you're doing, you can be uniquely you. You can really own who you are, and do this in a way that is just like normal and genuine, to be honest. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit just about Monat in general. So why you want to join with Monat? First of all, it's a brand new company. We are only 7 years old. That is brand spanking new, you guys. We are $1 billion industry. So we have the numbers to show for, I just want to make sure everyone's muted. We have the numbers to show for it. The products are cream of the crop, you guys. You can feel so confident standing behind these products, offering these products to your family and friends, offering this opportunity to people. It is the best of the best. We are in 8 different countries, okay? We're in the US, Canada, UK, Ireland, Poland, Spain, Lithuania, and we just launched in Australia. So it is so cool to connect with people all around the world, and we're globally expanding. So if I didn't name the country that you're from, know that we may be going there eventually, which is awesome. And the one thing I do want to say about Monat, also our gratitude program, if you are really into giving back, my goodness, you will be blown away with what we do to give back to our communities, okay? The one thing I do want to say, guys, for most of you joining this, you might not be like, oh, I want to sell shampoo and skincare and body care and wellness, or I want to be part of a network marketing company. this does not have to be your end all be all game. Okay. This could be the stepping stone that gets you to where you want to be. If you want to, be an investor, you want to start investment properties. Okay. If you want to start investing your own money, if you want to open up your own business, I actually just opened a yoga studio in October. I was a yoga teacher before starting Money, and I stopped because I wasn't getting paid and I wasn't fully fulfilled. And here I am coming full circle now, opening my own business. And it's Monate that has been, the driver and me being able to do that. So just know, if you have other dreams, whether you want to buy your dream home, whatever it is, this can help you get there. Okay. Nothing's guaranteed, but this can help you get there if you want it bad enough and you're ready to commit the time and really work hard. So, and also guys, this is like the smallest investment you will ever make to potentially be the first millionaire in your family. Okay. It's a $199 investment. That's the cheapest option. It goes up to $599. This is just you buying your products. I know you guys spend $500 or $200 at Target, Sephora, Zara with your eyes closed and don't even think about it. So think of this as you just investing in product for you to be able to use on yourself. That's going to come with your own customized website. You do not hold an inventory. So a lot of other companies, you're responsible for buying a shit ton, sorry for swearing, but a lot of product, and then being responsible for selling those individual bottles or that individual product. You hold no inventory. Okay. There's no quotas. There's no monthly fees. I mean, you literally get a box delivered to your door of amazing product, great marketing material, samples, everything that you need to be successful. And then what happens, guys, we really we have a lot of pride in how we do things here. You're going to be set up for success. You're going to have all of the resources that you need. You're going to be plugged into training. You just have to show up and want it. We did all the hard work these last 4 years. We did all the grinding. We did all the figuring, things out for you. You have it all made. It's just to have that desire and ready for change. You're going to change your life. Okay. And you're going to do it alongside your friends and your family. My mom does this. She's 64 years old. She's a very successful lawyer. She does not need to work this business, but she fucking loves it. Okay. She's addicted to it. So, it doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your background, where you come from. It's just like wanting something new. It's 2022. Invest in yourself and see what you can do. So Denise, why don't you talk a little bit just like what we do and how we do it, and then we'll kind of close this out.
Okay. The fact that your mom does it, like, it makes me want to have a talk with my mom. But all right. So what do we do? Social selling. You've either heard it, someone told you about it. It's the idea of you sharing something on a social media platform and making a profit from it. Okay. It's as simple as that. So more and more brands, guys, are paying people rather than actual agencies to promote their products, or just overall their new launch. Right. So to me, it's so crazy to look at it from somebody who comes from the agency world, right? And seeing how social selling is just something that is blowing out of, the numbers just speak for themselves. Google it. Okay. The growth in the industry is surreal. If you don't follow Gary Vee, he's somebody who talks about this stuff all the time. So go follow him. And here's a fun fact. I actually was thinking about this the other day about Instagram. I don't know if you know this or not, but originally it was a photo editing app. Okay. Till it turned into what it is today. How much the purpose of the app has evolved is beyond me. So that goes to show you, right? Evolve or remain. When Zuckerberg bought Instagram, he knew exactly where he was taking it. Because think about it this way: how many photo editing apps or how many other social media platforms now exist? To me, I see that as, okay, another platform I can actually promote my social media. A year ago, if you told me to download TikTok, I would have said, no. And it was actually Kristen who got me to do it. And I can't believe how much of the growth that it has. And how many people are, evolving their brands on just one other platform. But so I want you guys to also realize this one thing. I don't want you to think that we share stuff that and we get paid for it or just get a free product out of it, like any other brand when they reach out to you as an affiliate, right? I know what we do is 10 times better than just being an affiliate with any other brand, because brands reach out, they'll be asking for 3 posts, 1 story, and you'll get a discount code. I've done it. I know AJ's done it. I'm sure you've been approached before. And I say yes to some things, but if it's something I'm going to wear or use, but money is not the same. You can make money 10 different ways with money. Okay. And I'm not going to get into all of it, but the most 2 simple ways that you have to think about it is you're building yourself a badass clientele, right? And how I started was literally just telling my friends about it. And then you're building yourself a badass team. That's it. Okay. And AJ and I were talking about this earlier as well. We always say we want to retire our husbands, since I don't have a husband. So I tell my girlfriends, I'm like, I want to retire you. Let's work this together. Let's do this. This could be an extra whatever of income. AJ, you retired?
I don't like to say I retired my husband, but we repurposed him. Okay. Like, this has been able to give him, like, he worked 9 to 5 his entire life and just would always come home miserable, like, and always be taking work home for like every single day. And I'm like, this is not how life is supposed to be lived. Okay. We are not meant to live to work. And that's what, like, we're all doing right now. Well, I'm not anymore, but we're living to work, right? And I want to change that. I want you guys to be able to work so you can really live. And now, I've been able to have him home the entire first year of Jada being born. He's now helping me with my other business. But yes, you just never know, like, what this can actually do for your future and for your family.
It's so crazy. Like, everyone is like, we're AJ and I are very different. So that's what I want you guys to think of too. Like, your story is obviously completely different, or, why you might want to start this is probably completely different, and that's okay. But what I want you guys to understand is this, like, in just in advertising and overall of what we do, word of mouth advertising. It's been one of the most powerful ways of advertising for many years now, but obviously social media is changing that, right? It's making it even more powerful than it is. Here's a perfect example. Okay. Everyone and their mother is telling me to go watch the new Spider-Man movie. And I'm a big Marvel guy, except, when they get a little too weird. And I'm a little disappointed ever since they killed Iron Man, but that's besides the point. And now I'm about to go and watch Spider-Man because and I'll go watch it by myself because everyone is telling me to watch it. That's word of mouth advertising. But now none of my friends are getting paid for that. Okay. So think of it like that. It's something that you're doing every day, not realizing you're getting paid for it. You're either passionate about something, a show that you watch, or something that you bought from Zara or Sephora, or a product that you like. It's the same thing. It's just that we end up liking the product so much, or the business actually is as good as we say it is, that it makes it easy for me to sound passionate and sound excited to be able to share it with people. And then the other thing too, that I don't want you to write off, if you're not a big social media person, fine. That is totally fine, because we are going to find what works best for you. Because remember this one important thing, people buy from people. So if you have a network, we're going to find the right way to build you a badass business that suits you. Your friends aren't going to buy from you over somebody else. So think of that too when you start out.
I just want to say too, like, you guys might look at my Instagram now and be like, AJ, you're bullshitting, but I'm not, when I say I built 90% of my business offline. Okay. It was all in person. It was all me networking. It was all just me getting out, because, like, I wasn't an Instagram girl or a Facebook girl. And now that is still something that I'm working on. And it's a challenge for me, but I'm trying to change with the times. And just know, like, if that's not where you want to spend all of your time, we show you how to in-person network and how you can grow a business offline too. So there's so many ways that you guys can work this, and we really, like Denise said, find a way to make it work for you. Okay.
Yeah. And the one thing I wanted to tell you guys that really, like, I've been more so aware of over the last year, but you can really change your outcome simply by changing your circle. Like AJ was talking about this badass tribe that, she's built over the last 4 years and her team, right? I made this a non-negotiable for me now. I used to not really think of it this way, but if I'm not getting the energy I'm putting in, whether it's the job that I'm with or the people that are around me, if when I'm down, I'm not being lifted, vice versa, I don't want it. And AJ and I have had a lot of friends, in college. So we weren't really like looking for new ones when we started this. And some people do start it for community purposes and such, but I'm just telling you, we weren't. And what I learned, and I know that she can say, vouch for this too, is that you really are only as good as the company you keep. And the company you gain from this is a keeper. Okay. I feel like our group chats are like Tony Robbins, like just like at an event at Tony Robbins, because it's just, everyone's here to lift you and here to see you win. So that to me is so important, because I think that's what I used to enjoy about going to work at first. My pay wasn't cutting it, but it was the people at first. And then that gets old. So it really is important, the people that you surround yourself with and where they're taking you. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's so true. I didn't know I was unmuted. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay.
But amen, sister. I totally agree. Because when I changed my circle, my entire life changed. So yes.
It's so crazy. Like I never looked at it like that, but I want to leave you guys with something that was life-changing for me last year. It's something by David Goggins. Whatever your beliefs are, it's a very simple thing that he said. And it was like, if I had God tell me this, because I look at it as life is so short. And if I were to be in the same position I was 4 years ago, working my life away, I thought I loved my job, I would be really upset that I didn't take this chance. So David Goggins says, like, if today were to be my last day and I leave, and God were to ask me, this is who you could have been, what happened? Because I didn't go for it, that would eat me alive. Okay. So I can't imagine. I want you to imagine you're on this call tonight. I'm a big believer in things happening for a reason. You decide you want to go for it because life's too short and not, like you want to find out the best version of you or whatever this could do for you. It's just, for me, it's not a chance I'm willing to take to not find out where this can, where like, I can't sit back and just wonder. I've never been able to be that person. So I want you guys to think of it like that. Because I'm not going to lie, making money is fun and all, but it's nothing if you don't value your own worth. All right. I love that our movement is called Meant for More, because to me, you got to give a little less attention to things that don't matter in life to know what that more is for you. So I want you guys to think of what AJ said about it being a new year. And I always like to look back a year from now and see how much I've evolved versus being in the same place. So AJ, do you have anything else that you want to add?
No, because I'm gonna cry. This business, it truly makes me really emotional. And I'm so grateful to have it. I'm grateful to be able to present this opportunity to you. You are meant for more. Take a chance on you. Ask the questions that you need. If you didn't get everything that you needed from this call, get with whoever sent you this call, and just say, hey, like I want to maybe do this, but I don't know, or like and we'll answer that for you and we'll be honest. And this may or may not be for you. If it's not for you, get on the products. They're the best products in the game. But if it is for you, we would love nothing more than to really, truly help you win and help you succeed and help you, chase after the things that you want in this life for 2022. And life really is short, guys. So take the chance. But I love you all. Thank you for spending time with me from all over the country and Denise. And I hope that we get to see you on a training call soon or on a trip. Soon. Yeah, we didn't even talk about the trips and the free car. Like that stuff's great too. But there is that as well. Have a great night, guys, and hopefully we talk to you soon.
Bye.